Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Today I want to welcome Matt Rezac from Weston, Nebraska to the committee. I also would like to welcome his wife Tina and his sons Jacob and Chase. We're happy to have all of you here today. Mr. Rezac is a fourth-generation farmer who manages Rezac Farms, a 2,500-acre family farm consisting of corn and soybean production in eastern Nebraska. Matt is a member of Frontier Cooperative, where he is involved with the Ultimate Acre Grower Panel. In 2017, Rezac Farms was awarded the Conservation Agronomy Award for Outstanding Sustainability by Land O'Lakes Sustain Initiative. Nominees were judged for air quality and greenhouse gas emissions, steps to maintain soil health, and improvement of water quality, among other factors. Properly managing our environment is important, and Nebraska's agriculture producers who feed and fuel our world know better than anyone about conservation and stewardship. Matt's hard work day in and day out is a testament to that. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for holding today's hearing. I look forward to discussing the good work Matt and many of our hard-working producers across the country are doing to conserve our natural resources. Matt, thank you for your testimony, and we are happy to have you here today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you for the introduction, Senator Fischer. Members of the committee, thank you for having me. I am Matt Rezac. I'm a fourth-generation farmer from Weston, Nebraska. My wife Tina and I farm about 2,500 acres in a corn and soybean rotation. Some of the land in our operation has been in the family for close to 140 years. My sons Jacob and Chase are also here today. When we talk about stewardship of the land and doing what's right for the land, there's no one better than the American farmer. Most of the farmers I know do it for the next generation. On my farm, we have always been conscious of what we are doing to the land. About 20 years ago, I knew I had to do something different. If I was going to stay in business, I knew I had to find a way to be profitable, and I knew I had to take full advantage of technology. I wanted to break outside the box of how we had been farming. I looked at everything we could do, and soon I figured out the key was going to be all about soil health. First thing I noticed was that we had a serious soil compaction problem on the farm, and that once we started really concentrating on the soil, we saw that soil come back to life. Instead of just treating the symptoms of poor soil health, we diagnosed the root cause and the world opened up. Since then, we've always focused on how we can do the right things for our farm. As we think about stewardship and climate today, I would like to share some key points with the committee on this important topic. First, technology is critical. And the future of agricultural conservation is precision. Just as I use precision agricultural tools to optimize my production and minimize inefficiency, precision conservation tools and planning help me reduce waste in my production system. In this case, waste means lost topsoil and misplaced crop inputs. On our farm, we use variable rate technology and moisture probes in the soil to manage water. We are extremely precise about our nutrient management, making adjustments in season. We use tissue sampling during the growing season to know exactly what the plant needs. Most people don't understand this, but giving a plant too much of a certain nutrient, such as nitrogen, is just as bad as giving it too little, and it just adds to waste. Precision conservation tools like Land O'Lakes Sustain's Truterra Insights engine highlight the financial opportunities for different field management systems. The most effective conservation practices are those that have an economic benefit to the farm, either by increasing yield and revenue or by eliminating waste. Often where a crop field is not profitable, there is a portion of that field experiencing poor soil health due to topsoil erosion or nutrient losses. By using precision conservation tools, we can see how an unprofitable part of the field might be better in a conservation program. By focusing on net profitability, these precision tools can help farmers achieve their business goals while also improving their stewardship of natural resources. Second, crucially, no one farmer, entity, or sector has all the answers and capabilities to accomplish alone what is needed. It takes all of us working together, farmers, the government, and the private sector, to deliver climate solutions. My stewardship journey is a one of relationships and collaboration. We could not have accomplished what we did on my farm without my district conservationist and my local NRCS office. NRCS has worked with me to tailor conservation solutions to my own farm. But unfortunately, my local NRCS office is overworked and truthfully overwhelmed. The time it takes to really sit down with the farmer and tailor conservation solutions is enormous. To fill some of that void, I turned to my local co-op, Frontier Cooperative. Frontier has been a leader in sustainability, and they joined the Land O'Lakes Sustain program when it launched in 2016. Frontier embraced bringing agronomists out to the farm, educating farmers about being more efficient. The availability of robust data, analytics, and insights allows me to work with my agricultural retailer to employ practices in a far more targeted and impactful way than ever before. The bottom line is this: on-farm conservation is not just good for the environment, it also supports a stronger rural economy through increased resiliency and profitability for farmers like me. To maximize both environmental benefits and economical benefits, it takes everyone working together. We might not always see it or talk about it as a climate issue. I know the weather is changing, but I try to control what I can control. That's why you'll hear us talk about things like maintaining soil health, protecting water quality, and controlling erosion. But the practices that achieve those goals also help provide climate solutions. For example, I know what we are doing with soil health can help with weather variability and make my farm more resilient at the same time. In closing, I want to emphasize the importance of farm economics. It is critical that climate solutions make economic sense for farmers. Providing market and policy incentives that complement the goals I have discussed will be vitally important. In today's farm economy, we aren't farming to rake in a profit. We're not making money. And we are farming to lose as little as possible. My top priority is to make sure my farm is healthy and strong when Jacob and Chase are grown up. I know focusing on stewardship makes economic sense. Mr. Chairman and members of the committee, thank you for the opportunity to testify on this important issue. I look forward to answering any questions.
Well, thank you, Matt. I'm going to suggest, if you will, please have your wife Tina and your two sons, Jacob and Chase, stand up, if you would. I think that young man looks like a future farmer for sure.